Children, I hope class 6 children are watching this video and I hope you must be keeping well. In last video we had seen how to find out LCM and before that we had seen HCF. So, now already we have learned how to find out HCF and LCM by two methods, division and factorization method, prime factorization method. Today we are going to see properties of HCF and LCM of given numbers. So, already we know how to find out HCF and LCM. Today we will see some properties of HCF and LCM. So, let us start. Here you have properties of HCF and LCM of given numbers. First property you have the HCF of a group of numbers is not greater than any of the given numbers. If suppose already you have experienced this, already you have found out HCF of many numbers. So, when you find out HCF of any numbers, what you have seen, suppose these numbers you have 12, 16, 36 and 40, 12, 16, 36 and 40. If you are finding out HCF of this, you have got 4, HCF is 4. So, what property has been written? The HCF of a group of numbers, this is the group of the numbers, is not greater than any of the given numbers. So, just you see HCF what you have found, this is lesser than each and every number in group. It means HCF of a group of numbers is not greater than, it cannot be greater than these numbers. So, any number you already you have done. So, you check out. If you are finding out HCF of a group of numbers, that HCF what you will get, that cannot be greater than those numbers. Second property you have, the HCF of two co-primes is 1. Co-primes already you know, any two numbers, that is prime and prime or prime and composite or composite and composite, any two numbers which are having only one as common factor. Here you see the HCF of two co-primes. So, co-prime numbers, suppose you have 2 and 3 or 2 and 33 or 2 and 11 or suppose 11 and suppose 37. So, any two numbers which are having only one as a common factor, they are called co-primes. So, if you are finding out the HCF of two co-primes, common factor you will not get. So, if common factor you will not get, your HCF will be always 1. So, that you need to remember, already you know this. Next you have the LCM of a group of numbers is not less than any of the given numbers, just opposite to that. Just first you had seen the HCF cannot be greater than any of the numbers. In the same way, LCM of a group of numbers is not less than any of the given number. If LCM you want to find out of these numbers 12, 16, 36 and 40, 12, 16, 36 and 40, what LCM you have got? Suppose if you want to find out LCM, you have got suppose 720, this is LCM. So, any group of numbers if you have and LCM you find out, this LCM cannot be lesser than these numbers, just opposite to first property. HCF cannot be greater than these numbers and LCM cannot be lesser than these numbers. The LCM of a group of numbers is not less than any of the given number, this you need to remember. Next you have the LCM of two co-primes is equal to their product. So, always suppose any two co-prime numbers you have, suppose 2 and 3, very simple it is. So, HCF of this will be 1 because HCF of any co-prime number is 1 and LCM will be what? Since common factor is not there, LCM will be product of those numbers. This is the LCM of two co-primes is equal to their product. The HCF of a group of numbers is always a factor of their LCM. This you need to remember. The HCF of a group of numbers. Here you see in the same example, you see this example of 12, 16, 36 and 40 you have. If you have found out HCF, you have got 4 and LCM is 720. Now here you see the HCF of a group of number is always a factor of their LCM. So 4 what you have got, this always will be the factor of 720, or in the same way if HCF you are finding out, that HCF will be always the factor of the LCM of those numbers, that you can check out by some other numbers also. You find out HCF and LCM and you will get HCM will be the factor of LCM. It means by this HCF what you have got, by this if you are dividing LCM, that will be divisible exactly and remainder will be 0. It means this will be the factor of LCM. So, these 5 points you need to remember. Then you have, if A and B are two given numbers such that A is a factor of B, then their HCF is equal to A and their LCM is equal to B. In this, the same thing it has been written. In 5th point what it was written, the same thing has been written in different way. If A and B are two given numbers, suppose your example you had 4 and 720. For example, you had 4 as HCF and 720 is LCM. If A and B are two given numbers such that A is a factor of B, see 4 is a factor of 720, then their HCF, if you need to find out HCF of this, will be A and their LCM will be B. LCM will be B. You can check out. You find out HCF and LCM of these two numbers, you will get HCF is equal to A. Suppose A is equal to 4 and B is equal to 720, or any other number also you put and you find out the same thing you will get. Here you have example has been given. We know that 8 is a factor of 32. Then clearly HCF of 8 and 32 is 8 and LCM of 8 and 32 is 32. So, the same example has been given, just you 8 and 32 two numbers you have. So, HCF of 8 and 32 is 8 and LCM is 32. Just you check out yourself. An important property you see next, if two numbers are given, then the product of the two numbers is equal to the product of their HCF and LCM, and this is very, very important, and not only for this class, even for your upcoming classes also. This property is very important. If two numbers are given, then the product of the two numbers, will be always equal to the product of their HCF and LCM. So, here you see example has been given 48 and 60. So, if you are finding out HCF and LCM of HCF and 48 and 60, what you have got? Here you see HCF of 48 and 60 is 12. HCF is equal to 12 and LCM of 48 and 60 is 240. Numbers are 48 and 60. So, HCF of 48 and 60 is equal to 12 and LCM is equal to 240. What you have seen just now? The product of these two numbers, 48 into 60 will be equal to the product of HCF and LCM. It means 48 into 60 will be equal to 12 into 240. Just you need to multiply this and you find out that is equal or not. Here you see 48 and 60 if you are multiplying, you have got 2880, and the same thing if you are multiplying 12 into 240, the same number you will get 2880. So, the product of the given numbers is equal to the product of HCF and LCM. Now, very important thing is there here. If 4 numbers you have, 2 given numbers, HCF and LCM, 4 numbers you have, first number, second number, HCF and LCM. So, among these 4, any 3 will be given, then 4th one can be found out. So, here you see, for that some formula has been given. For any 2 given numbers, we have LCM is equal to one number into the other number divided by their HCF. HCF is equal to one number into the other number and their divided by their LCM. You can see in this way also. Here you see, so that easily you will understand. What you had seen, first number or the one number, whatever you say, first number into second number, there it was written the other number, second number is equal to HCF into LCM. Now, here you see, first number will be what? First number will be equal to HCF into LCM divided by second number. Second number will be equal to what? Second number will be equal to HCF into LCM divided by first number. In the same way, if you need to find out HCF and that will be equal to, here you see HCF you have, LCM you bring this side. So, that will go in denominator. So, this will be first number into second number divided by this LCM will come in denominator. So, this will be LCM. HCF will be equal to the product of the number divided by LCM. In the same way, LCM will be first number into second number divided by HCF. Here you see, if you need to find out LCM, HCF will be brought left side and that will be in denominator. So, that will be first number into second number divided by HCF. So, finally, you have got 4 formulas. Finally, you have got 4 formulas. First is what? If you need to find out first number, then your formula will be HCF into LCM divided by second number. If you need to find out second number, then HCF into LCM divided by first number. HCF you need to find out, then first number into second number divided by LCM, or simply it may be, suppose in question it would be the product of the numbers. The product of the numbers means first number into second number. LCM is equal to first number into second number divided by HCF. So, by using these formulas, if among these 4, if any one will not be there, you can find out that. Here you see, next what we have, one example has been given, find the HCF and the LCM of 1152 and 1664. So, already you have done both the exercise for LCM and HCF. So, you will be able to solve this. Then, but here it has been used LCM is equal to product of the numbers divided by their HCF. So, first only HCF has been found out, LCM has not been found out, only HCF has been found out, and by using this formula LCM is equal to product of the numbers by their HCF, by using this formula LCM has been found out. Next you see the HCF of two numbers is 16 and the product is 3072, find the LCM. Here you see, try to understand, the HCF of two numbers is 16 and so what has been given? HCF has been given and their product is 3072. So, product of the numbers has been given. Find their LCM. So, LCM will be what? LCM will be, as just now I have told you formula, first number into second number, or you can write product of the numbers, product of the numbers divided by HCF. Since you have been given product of the numbers, that 3072, and HCF has been given, that is 16. So, 3072 divided by 16, you have got 192. So, LCM will be 192. Next you see, the HCF of two numbers is 23 and their LCM is 1449. If one of the numbers is 161, find the other. Again you see, just you need to know what has been given and what you need to find out. So, HCF of two numbers, HCF has been given, that is 23, LCM has been given, that is 1449, and if one number has been given, one number is equal to 161. So, second number will be what? Second number will be HCF into LCM divided by first number. It means HCF you have 23 into 1449 and divided by 161. This is required to be simplified and you will get the answer. Here this has been done, you see. 23 into 1449 by 161, you simplify this, you will get 207. Next example you have, can two numbers have 16 as their HCF and 204 as their LCM? Give reason. We know that the HCF of two or more numbers must divide their LCM exactly, but 16 does not divide 204 as property was given. HCF of two or more numbers must divide their LCM. So, if LCM and HCF has been given, then this LCM must be divisible by this HCF. So, you divide this and check that is divisible or not. If it is divisible, then that is possible, otherwise not. So, 16 does not divide 204 exactly, and so there can be no two numbers with 16 as their HCF and 204 as their LCM. So, I think most of the things already has been covered, whatever things we had to know for exercise 2E already we have learned. Now, in exercise 2E whatever questions are there already you have done. Find the LCM of the numbers given below, so you know how to find out LCM. Find the HCF and LCF, you know how to find out HCF and LCM. And rest of the questions you see the product of two numbers is 2160 and their HCF is 12, find their LCM. So, what formula I have told now, on that basis on that formula many other questions are there, you need to solve these questions. So, just you try to solve these questions, just you start solving and try to complete also. Next day we will discuss few questions from this exercise. Until then, thank you.